It's so good. This little thing is so bright. I'm so excited to be talking about one of my favorite, if not my favorite, accessories when it comes to video creation and literally everything else. I've been using this accessory not just for making videos, I've been using it in so many different ways, so we'll talk about that a little bit later in the video. But first, let me introduce to you the Aputure MC. Now, this little light is everything, and it doesn't look like a lot because it just looks like a little pocket light. Like, Lila, what are you going on about? You're so exaggerating. But no, this little light comes in handy for so many reasons. It's so powerful, it's so small, you can just put it in your bag. So in this video, I want to talk about the features, how I like this light, why I like this light so much, and a few different ways that I have been using this light. But before we get into that, I do want to make it very clear that Aputure did not send me this light. They aren't paying me. In fact, I got this little light as a gift from my friend Daniel. He's a fellow YouTuber, so go check him out. He is amazing. And ever since I've received and I've been using this light, I have been using it for almost everything. I really think that this is so much value for your money and everyone should get one. So let's start with the basics first. This is a multicolor LED light that is packed with so many features. There's different effects. You can change the temperature. There's so many things. So let's just turn it on and we can just take it from there. So when we turn it on, as you can see, a little screen right here will light up, and this is where you'll find your entire menu. So all the effects, the intensity, the saturation of colors, everything can be dialed in right here. Now, right now it's set to like a regular studio light, I would say, just like white. It's so bright. Like, this little thing is so bright. It's crazy how powerful this is. But if we want to change the temperature, we can do that. We can just use this little wheel right here. And now it's pretty warm, and if we want, and we definitely want this, we can change the intensity. Now, actually, which is really neat, is when you buy one of these, you get this little softbox, and that makes the light a lot softer. So if we just put it in here, you can already see the difference because you can already tell how much softer the light is right now. So let's go into the menu, and the way to do this is by pressing and holding the little wheel right here, and then you'll go to the menu. Now, as you can see, there is a bunch of options that we can pick from, but before we do that, as you can see, there is also a little Bluetooth sign and a battery indicator. And a battery indicator is so useful because now at all times you know how much battery you have left. And talking about the battery, you can just charge it with a USB-C, so that is also very useful. Most of us have a USB-C, unless you're an Apple user, because Apple is so annoying. They have these lightning cables. But other than that, if you use anything else than Apple, then you're good to go. You can just use any USB-C cable to charge your lights. And the little Bluetooth sign means that you can actually pair this with your phone, so you can control this light with your phone. And I haven't done that yet, so maybe we should just do it right now to see how easy that is. I have no idea. Let's hope it's easy.
A few moments later.
This is so much cooler than using the controls. Oomph, 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 woo, 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 woo. So yeah, this light just got 10 times cooler because I finally got the app on my phone and I got it connected, and it's so good. I cannot believe that I haven't done this before. Oh my gosh, I'm just looking through the app, and apparently you can also import an audio file and then I guess program the colors to the beats of the audio file or something like that. This got so much cooler. Anyway, for now, let's just get back to the light and talk about like the light. But yeah, that it has an app and that you can control this with your app, and you can link multiple of these. If you have multiple of them and you spread them out through your house or through your room, that would be really cool. But for now, let's just go back to the light. So there is a little menu right here. The menu is really great too, honestly. If you don't have an app, you can still use it. This is how I've been using it. You can use this in so many different ways. You can even use it as a studio light. Right now I'm using a really big Aputure light, the 120D Mark II. But let me just turn it off for a second and replace it with this light so you can see the potential of using a light like this. All right, now it's pretty dark, right? And now we're going to fill up that light with the MC using the app. I cannot believe that I haven't used this before. All right, like that. I think that it's pretty intense. I think that the intensity is pretty strong that comes out of such a little light. And if you want, you can just change the intensity. You can change the color if you want. I can go for a little warmer or a little colder, whatever I want. And if I set it back to 100%, this is how powerful this light is. Now, another way that I've been using this light, and you can use this light as well, is as an accent light in the background. You can put it really nicely behind anything, behind a camera, behind a plant, whatever. It will look really good and it will make your background look a lot more interesting. Honestly, I think that there is no such thing as having too many MC lights. I could probably like get another 10 of those and just hide them everywhere and have like a really dope room. So I highly recommend trying that out. And then when it comes to like live stuff, I have been using this for so many reasons because the intensity is so high. I have lit up an entire room with this when the power was out. In December, I was using this as a fireplace. I've been using this while I was cooking and I needed a little bit more light. Literally anytime you need a little bit more light, you can just use one of those. I said it before, but it's magnetic and that is just so much more useful than you may think. And even if you have like a little tripod or something or a little arm extender, you can also just screw it on and use it as a studio light. So yeah, I really recommend you to check it out. I'm going to shut up now. I'm just going to be playing with the app because, oh my gosh, if I only had found out about that sooner. My life is complete now. Now that I have this app and that I can play with this color wheel and like all the bubbles are coming, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. And of course, make sure to hit subscribe and make sure to hit the notification bell if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like these so we can see each other in the next video.